Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunless Seas. In the last episode we managed to get ourselves a pot of violet ink, and we shall be taking that to the Curator today. Plus, I also have this weird feeling that I want to explore the Mangrove Cottage, so I think I'm going to go grab some candles, and we're going to go, is it the Wisp-Ways I believe they're called? I want to go and find the Wisp-Ways and have a look around, see if it's worthwhile, see if there's any story there. I don't know, it might just be a way of getting certain items, but hey, who knows, maybe I'll get some ray-drenched cider, because I know I need that. And I really can't remember. I went to look for my notebook to see if I could remember what places I've been to drop the Blemmigans off. I can't find the notebook, so that's going to be fun. Compile a port report, yes. I'm actually, I've come to the Giant Shadow here to buy some fuel, because we have very little. I'm just going to grab a little bit. Do I have a quest from the Blind Bruiser? I feel like I should have a quest from the Blind Bruiser. I don't remember. I swear it's in... Oh dear, this is where I always forget again, isn't it? Objective? No, I don't think we do. Okay, wonderful. Never mind. Alright, to the Venderblight, I guess. Way over there. We could go back to London first. I am going to have to pick up some Foxfire candles. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need, so I'm probably just going to buy way too many. Usually how that works, right? I mean, worst case scenario, we can use them in Nuncio as well. Because there is another place that we need candles to explore underneath Nuncio. And I'm not sure I ever finished that. What's my terror looking like? 22. That's not too bad. I'd like to get my terror low. I don't know if there's a chance of my crew dying in the Wisp-Ways. I hope not. But honestly, I don't know. So I guess we'll find out together on that one. Can't be too bad, right? I mean, have I got any spare people? I think I might have like 1 or 2 spare people. 2 supplies, 1 fuel, and 4 supplies. Hello. Well, I'm not going to say no to that. That's good supplies right there. Now, I don't know what rewards we're going to get from the Curator either. I'm guessing it's going to be more treasures, captivating treasures, I imagine. I don't actually know what to do with all these captivating treasures. I know I can leave them for my next captain, but unless I die some sort of horrific death, I have no intentions of actually dying. I'd like to finish the immortality storyline for this captain, rather than dying. Even though I think the immortality storyline probably ends in a death. in a pure game sense anyway, where it's going to move me on to my next captain. But yeah, we'll worry about that when we get there. We're quite a way away. There's still a few things I'd like to do. Obviously the Neath Bow. But I also want to do the lower Barnet now as well. Just to see if we can get all the port reports from the places under the sea. Venderblight should be up here. And here we are at Venderblight. Let's go see the Curator. Visit the first Curator. What do we have to give you here? We can show it your weeping scar. Let me see. Disappointing, it wheezes. I imagined Gant as hungry grey, more beige, but promised, your payment is there. A human skull sits atop a dusty notebook. We got ourselves a lamentable relic. And 7 secrets, which is no small amount. I probably should use some of these 56 secrets to level up, huh? We can give him our pot of violent ink. We would have made a better contract, but we hungered for the flesh of gods. It extends a brittle arm from beneath its coverlet, dips in the ink, conveys the finger back to its hidden mouth. Ah, it sighs. The colour will enter my bones. And then, perhaps, the moth. It's plainly rambling, but at least it hasn't forgotten your reward. A cameo of a bandaged beauty painted on the mummified palm of a mummified hand. Alright, not to everyone's taste, but it's terribly well executed. And like a captivating treasure. And there goes my pot of violent ink. So all we have left now, I believe, is Cosmogon. Which is the ray-drenched cider. Which I don't have. So that's going to be a problem for another episode, I feel. Let's depart for now. Is there anything else I can do here while I'm here? Let's explore Venderblue while we're here. Here they favour candlelight over gaslight. Shadows are swagged like cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture, until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. My lady, I'm a good seaman. I'm yours if you'll have me. Will you have me? I'm hungry. I'll work hard. He seems likely enough, if a little ragged and sorrowful. Let's take him with us. You won't be sorry. I'll double work watches. Ask anyone. They'll tell you I have a good name. Yes. Eventually you get him to stop talking. His enthusiasm is promising, if a little pitiable. There may be further effects from this decision. Oh no. This is the Zayla who came begging to you for a berth. He's done good work, this one. He's keeping a little shrine to the salt, the nameless god of the horizon, at the back of the hold. We can either permit it or forbid it. Out here, a captain needs all the help he can get, even from sad, strange gods of farewells. We can forbid it. You'll have none of this nonsense aboard your ship. If the salt even exists, its attention is dangerous. Let's permit it. You let him keep his salt circle and his chalked arrow. That night, as you stand on the foredeck, a soft breeze comes out of the east. The salt's direction tussles your hair, passes. You now have the attention of the gods of the Z, salt's attention. Uh-oh. I'm sure that won't be bad. What could possibly go wrong? We can gather some gossip. Report, wonderful. I have a dusty glass of wine, it's very expensive. I don't really need it. We'll go back to London. We need to buy some candles now. That's the next on the agenda, and then we shall go to the Mangrove Cottage, and hopefully I'll have enough time to do a run in the Wisp places, and we'll see what happens. Knowing how things normally go, it might just be a item gathering experience, but I'm interested to see what items we can get there. Or it'll be torturous hell and it'll kill everyone and me. There is that chance as well. I mean, this game is kind of 50-50. It's either going to be nice or it's going to just destroy me. And it's going to be in the hands of the fates, I believe. Unless I can overpower it with just millions of candles. How did you beat back the beasts of the mists? 50 candles, that's how. 50 candles and a mirror. All you need. Here we are, in London. First things first, let's go to my lodgings and not spend some time with my family. I guess that's because I didn't get a free evening. Somehow. Let's just rest in the elegant townhouse. And shop-wise, we do need to pick ourselves up a bit more fuel. But I also need... Oh man, this is going to be expensive, isn't it? How many do I buy? I'm going to buy 20 candles. I'm going to buy 30 candles. That's a lot of candles. Probably don't need that many candles, but I'm going to buy them anyway. I'm going to buy one more fuel to just max out the hold. There goes all of my money. Nothing in my hold that I could sell. Oh, I have the pail of parabolic linen and stuff. Let's sell that. A cask of mushroom wine. Do I want to lower my terror even more? I'm sure it'll be fine. I haven't been to the rose market for a long time. What's happening here? A honey-addled detective is collecting watchful curios. We don't have any of those. Jovial contrarian is purchasing long boxes. Don't have any of those. Escort some interested acquaintances to the rose market. Afraid not. None of the above. Oh well, we tried. And in my port reports, I suppose, while I'm here. Vendor Blight. The Mangrove Cottage. The Empire of Hands. Ooh, hello. Probably shouldn't throw the shady sort into the sea. Let's get rid of some supplies. I suppose I could just get rid of one of the fuel, I guess. I should have done this before I bought all the fuel, huh? In fact, I'm not going to hand in any more. Okay, let's head off to the Mangrove Cottage. I'll try and keep my terror as low as I can, but I should be able to lower my terror when I get to the Melting Isles, because obviously we can have a party. The best way to lower your terror on the Neath is to go to the Mangrove Cottage and have yourself a party. Either that or you spend an inordinately large amount of time with the Drownies, which is how I tend to do things. Because the Drownies just, you know, they have an air of safety about them. Not sure in reality I'd be all that safe with some underwater kingdom that's full of drowned people, but you know, this is the Neath. As far as weird things go, that is relatively not weird. We stop off at Demoo Island, have tea with the Factor. I'm going to kill this Jilly Fluid just because I can, I think. I'll be able to kill it relatively quickly and it'll be a terror reduction. Uh-oh, I'm going to crash into it if I keep going the way I'm going. There we go. And let it disperse. All clear. Pigmo Isle. Oh, wait, I can drop off the Shady Sort at Geiger's Morn. Hang on, let's just quickly do that. I feel really bad about what happened at Pigmo's Isle. I kind of got them all killed. But oh well. Geiger's Morn is up here. We're actually going away from where I want to go to Geiger's Morn, but it'll be worth it for the small echo reward we get. Who are you? Little crack pirate frigate? Yes, you are. I'm going to kill you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, crashing. This is fine. I'd rather you didn't shoot me, friend. There we go. 2 fuel, 1 supplies. Stout crate, 1 fuel. Kind of surprised I didn't overload my cargo hold. Actually, I am genuinely surprised I didn't overload my cargo hold. There's Morn's up here. We all know about Geiger's Morn. Where is the lady? Here we go. Drop off the shady salt. She inhales the air and smiles, perhaps for the first time. As I remember it, she remarks. Less mud, more rum. 120 echoes. Can I pick up a port report here? Let's just not risk it. The port report here is a little bit, how do I put it, iffy. Right, to the Melting Isles. It should just be a relative straight line here. There's quite a lot of lights around the Morn, which is kind of surprising considering it's such dangerous waters, but I guess it's only really dangerous because of the huge amounts of pirates. And the spawn for Geiger's Morn being so close to the Carnet here just makes me laugh. Because you'd think that the Carnet would deal with that in some way. But then, I guess, in all the stories of Geiger's Morn, you always have the Carnet ships in Geiger's Morn anyway, so maybe they don't mind. I would say it's a neutral port, but it isn't really a neutral port in the sense, I guess it is a neutral port, where all sides can join together and meet each other, I guess. You do have the small problem of, you know, pirates. Bloody ship. Doing this for the money. I've spent an awful lot of I spent an awful lot of money recently. Bog bank, really? Investigate the wreckage. Rescue the pirate poet, the 300 echoes. Oilskin packet. An odd, flat, little stab-bound book. Bound with a red ribbon. The cover reads Log of the Damned. Some lost captain purchase it in the far bazaars of the Khanate. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It still surprises me to this day that stuff is happening that I've never seen before. I don't feel that comfortable having the Log of the Damned on my ship. Needless to say, the damned are probably left well alone. Coming up to Polytherm here, that means we're getting close. Such a bizarre place. I do wonder why Mangrove Cottage exists. It's so far away from London. I'm guessing it is just a place where free thinkers all go to like, you know, exchange ideas, and it's away from prying eyes. Hi guys. Oh, lean pickings. A stout crate. 4 supplies, one of them. Getting a lot of supplies. I'm mainly doing this to lower my terror down, just in case the wisps, the wastes, the swamps, whatever they are, has high terror problems, which I feel it might, even with candles. And here we are. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't require something awaits to go search the wisps, because at least then I can lower my terror here beforehand. Oh, it requires supplies as well. Well, luckily I have quite a large amount of supplies as well. Let's do this. Eat, drink, be merry. And then, take plenty of candles. We have 30. I really hope that's enough. The swamps around the village are full of mud, crocodiles and vegetable treasures, including the notorious parasite called solace fruit. The fogs and spreading branches occlude all light. Parasite? Is that a parasite to the vegetables? Or a parasite to us? Anyway, into the Wisp-Ways. Raise your lanterns high. You can leave at any time, but if you get in far enough, you'll generally find something interesting. And that is what's brought me here. Something interesting. I'm curious. And there is nothing more dangerous than a curious mind. Narrow waterways and quaggy paths. Marsh lights and mud. Now and then, parasynthetic mosses like shaggy curtains. Now and then, a questing tentacle. Each event will take you further into the swamp. Go deep enough and you'll find something interesting. Okay, so Amphigator. Oh god, 60% chance to pass. A thrashing reptile rears from the swamp. Twice. A head at each end. Gun smoke and shouting. At last, the Amphigators retreat. None of you are hurt. Onwards into the mist and further mud. Eyes in the underlight. A mirror surfaced pool. Banks are too crowded with mangroves for you to pass. Wade through it cautiously. At 54% chance to pass. Oh my god, I feel my stats are far too low. But that coin. Ow. Your sailors wade in, guns held above their heads. Ripples spread, intersect, travel on into the darkness. Bats chirp with derision as you pass. All seems quiet. When you leave the pool, a leech the colour of milky jade is clamped, pulsing to your thigh. Its colour is shifting rapidly to a rosy pink. Already, you feel weaker. Dispatch it. We have 1 wound. I'm going to try again, but if we get 2 wounds, we're leaving. We did it. Your sailors wade in, guns held above their heads. Ripples spread, intersect, travel on into the darkness. Bats chirp with the derision as you pass. You pick your way carefully, very aware of a watchful appetite waiting in the pool. A shimmering web. Oh no, 40% chance. Half material strands of blue-black light hang between the trees. Something strayed out of the realm of dreams to spin this. Its touch drinks life. Find a way around. 40%. Oh god, I hope I pass. You crash ill-temperedly through spined weeds and stinging mosses. Blue-furred apellings hoot mockingly. The mud bubbles like a dying soldier. Someone's missing. Someone's missing. We'll just say that was the new guy. A conversation between birds. Birds are rare in the Neath, but the thickets here are full of feathered flutterings. These birds speak in human voices. Okay. They're imitating the voices of the scholars of the Mangrove Cottage. Familiar, scratchy grumbles and rumbling complaints. You hear old crimes, new loves, hushed confessions of plagiarism. Gained 2 terror. A soft phosphorescence. We also gained 1 fragment, which is, not worth much, but I'll take it. The Grove of Eyes. Huge willows. The grove was carpeted with moss, where our feet crushed it. A sweet, wild scent rose. The trees stirred. Hello? Oh my god. A perilous treasure. Parasitic solace fruit, which grows on whatever tree takes its fancy. It's clustered on their trunks like the primitive eyes of a certain insect. We plucked it cautiously. Inside one fruit, I found no stone, rather a diamond the size of the top joint of my little finger. But as I plucked it, the trees trembled again, and their roots began to rise from the mud. Be assured, we did not remain. And a captivating treasure and some solace fruit? But a captivating treasure is insane. This has to be some rare result, I imagine. And we left, and that was it. So it is a way of gaining certain items, but I wonder if there are more items than just captivating treasures. I imagine that was a rarer of the things you can get, and I did not use half my candles here. We did lose 1 member of staff, but we hired a new member of staff to cover that, so how bad can it be? I'm finding my hold here, that's what I'm looking for. I have 25 Foxfire candles left and 25 supplies. We could go again, but I am wounded. And I could explore Nuncio. But if I do go to explore Nuncio, I think it will be in the next episode. So I think I am going to end it here. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.